Hello friends. So today we will start this session of Google Forms. So we will understand how we access Google Form from mobile and how we can create a question paper for students. So for that you need to open Google Chrome. So I'm sure in your mobile you must have the browser Google Chrome. So Chrome is you can see, but you need to check whether it is updated or not. For that you need to click this Play Store button. So in the Play Store button type Chrome and then see. So if it is not asking update, it means your application, this Chrome application, is already updated. But if it is not updated, it will ask update button. So click the update button and it will update. Okay, so after updation of this Chrome application, you need to click Chrome application, Chrome browser, and then in the Google search bar you need to type Google Form. So when you type Google Form, a link will come. So Google Forms free online survey for. So you need to click this link. So then it will ask two options, personal and business. So please don't click business because there are many premium functions of the Google Form which is used for the corporates only. But for your school level or you want to create the question paper for students, so you need to click the personal. So I'm sure all of you have the Gmail account because when you click this link, it will ask you to click your Gmail account, enter your Gmail account and the password. And if it is already entered in your mobile, you have is logged in with your email ID, then it will not ask. So I will click this go to Google Form in the personal box. Okay, so you can see it directly went into a Google Form interface. So you can see the screen Google Forms is interface. So it is asking untitled form. So there is an untitled form. You need to give a proper title of this paper, this Google Form. So for example, I want to make an assignment of science. So let me give a title for this Google Form: Science assignment. Let me take science assignment. Okay, and form description. So I want to make this science assignment for let's say grade 5, mm, grade 5 chapter 3. Title is skeletal system. Okay, so grade 5 chapter 3 title skeletal system. So I want to make this assignment for grade 5 chapter 3 skeletal system science. So first question I need to add your name. So your name. Okay, so when this question paper link will go to parents or the students WhatsApp as a link, so they need to enter their own name first of all. Okay, and their answer will be in the form of the short answer text. So short answer text is a one line answer or the two line answer. So Google takes automatically the answer type. For the answer type, you can see there is a drop down button. So if you click this drop down button, you will see many options: short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkbox, drop down. So you don't worry so which option you need to click. So for your name there will be the only option short answer. So just leave it like this and then make it required. So once they fill this Google form, they need to enter their name, otherwise the form will not submit. So we need to click this required button. Okay, so our first question is already ready. So now we need to add another question. So let me click plus sign. So you can see plus sign at the below bar. So plus sign, there are many icons you can see. So if you click this plus sign, you will get this box. So let us type a question. I want to make a multiple choice question. So first question, let me make bones, ligaments and cartilages form fill in the blank system. So this is a fill in the blank type question. Okay, So which word will come in between in this fill in the blank? So I want to make this question as a multiple choice MCQ question. So first option I want to give. So let me give skeletal. Second option, let me give circulatory. Third option, let me give excretory. And fourth option I am giving, let me give digestive system. Okay, so the four options I just gave, and then again I want to make it a compulsory question. So required option need to be enabled. Okay, so this is first question that I gave, I entered. Okay, so I want to give marks also. So I want to enter the marks for all these questions. So for that, if you see at the top, there are the three dots. So if you click these three dots, you will get an option of the settings. So go to settings. Okay, so in settings you will get the option of the general, presentation and quiz. So just go to quiz and enable this, make this quiz. You need to enable this button. Okay, so you just enable this button. So quiz is done. Go to presentation. So in presentation there is a link, show link to submit another response. So disable this link. Okay, and in general, if you go in the general, limit to one response. So if a child is submitted his paper, you want to limit only one response per child. So you need to click this button. Okay, so now save. Right, so now if you go to the questions, first question, if you click this first question, you will get an option of, so you can see answer key option. So in blue mark there is a this is answer key. So if you click this button, it will give you points. So how many points you want to give for this question? So I want to give 2 marks for this question, and you need to specify which answer is correct. So the right answer is skeletal. Okay, and then done. So I just specify the right answer of this question, and I also marked the points. Okay, so now I want to add another question. So again we will click the plus sign which is there in the lower side ribbon. So click the plus sign, and then another box will open. So question number 2. Question number 2. For example, in this question, I want to make this question as a match the following. Okay, so match the following. So I want to make this question as a match the following. As soon as you click this match the following, so answer type. So here it is a multiple choice. So when you click this button, you will get one option, multiple choice grid. So just click this multiple choice grid. Okay, so you will get rows, row 1, add row, and the columns also. So in the row 1, suppose I am typing mango. Second row I want to type cabbage. Third row, let me type almond. Fourth row I want to type, let me type turmeric. Okay, so this is first row. Now in the column, I want to type let's say dry fruit. Second I want to type fruit. Third, let me type vegetable, and the fourth spices. Okay, so again I am making it required, and there is a blue button here which is right marked at the leftmost side. So this is answer key. This is answer key button. So just click this blue marked box. So you need to give specify the right answer and as well as the points. So mango. So mango is a fruit. So you need to click this fruit and give let's say I want to give 1 point. So if a child marks right answer for the mango, he will score 1 point for that response. For the cabbage, so cabbage is a vegetable. So I just marked and I want to give 1 marks for this answer. Almond. So almond is a dry fruit. So I will click this dry fruit. And again I want to give 1 mark. And for turmeric, so turmeric is a spices. So again I want to give 1 marks. Okay, so this is how a right answer and the marks is allocated for this question, and then we will click done button. Okay, so this question spelling mistake, so match the following. Okay, so second question is framed, so match the following, multiple choice grade, we give rows and columns, and we also specify the marks for each right answer. Okay, so second question is done. I want to enter third question, so let me enter the third question. In the third question, I want to enter a maths questions, because maths teacher always feels a difficulty how to enter the mathematical tools, like if you are entering fractions, if you are entering square root, if you are entering any diagram like triangle or quadrilateral, so how to draw, right? So for that I would recommend, write your question in your own handwriting in a notebook, take the picture from the mobile and save that image in your mobile itself. Okay, so if you are accessing, or if you are making the question paper of the Google form from your mobile, then you must have that image in your mobile itself. And if you are using laptop or the computer to make this Google form, you need to save that image in your laptop, right? Okay, so let me give third question here. Solve the quadratic equation and find the value of x. Okay, so this is the question, but where is the question? Where is the quadratic equation? So if you click this third question, you will see there is a square box at the right side. Just click this square box. I had written that quadratic equation on a notebook, and I just clicked the picture and I saved in my mobile. Okay, so I'm just browsing where it is. So when you click that square box, this pop-up will come, insert image, upload and browse. So if you click this browse button, it will ask where is your image. So it will ask files. So just click this files. Okay, just go to gallery. Okay, and in galleries I have recent. So in recent or the camera, so if you have click the picture with the camera, so you can go to the camera also or the recent also. So if you go to the camera, there are the many options here, but in recent I had taken this picture here. So once you click the picture, it will automatically upload. So this is the question, x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is the question. Now it's up to you. You want a step-by-step explanation or step-by-step solution of this question, then you need to click this drop down button and you need to click file upload, because a child cannot solve this question on the mobile or the laptop. So he will solve this question in a notebook. Again he will take the picture and then he will upload that image. So how to upload that image, I will take another question, but here I want to make this question as a MCQ, multiple choice. So let me make it multiple choice. Okay, so option 1. So what is the correct answer? Because this question is framed by me itself, so I know the correct answer. So let me enter the options, -2, 3. Second option, 2, -3. Third option, -2, -3. And fourth option, 2, 3. Okay, so I just entered these 4 options. Again I am making it required. So this is a compulsory question. A student will have to attempt this question, and if you click this answer key button, the blue mark box, so you need to give points. So if a child is able to solve this question and give the right answer, I want to give, let's say 3 marks. Okay, and which one is the right answer? So I am just clicking this right answer, and then I will click this done button. Okay, so I entered this third question, I make this third question. Now I want to make another question. Let me take another question. It is related with the descriptive type. So if you want to give a descriptive type question in your question paper or in your assignment, then how a child will attempt. So fourth question will be, describe the function of human heart, okay, or human brain. Okay, so I just gave this question, describe the function of human brain, right? So the description of this question will be a paragraph. So if you click this drop down button, there are the many options: short answer, paragraph, multiple choice. So just click this paragraph button. Okay, because it will be a complete paragraph, a nice explanation can be written. So just click this paragraph, make it required. Okay, okay, so now so I just made this paragraph required button. Then if you click this answer key button, the blue marked button, so because this is a description, I want to give this question as a 5 marks. So 5 marks, 5 points, and then I will click this button done. So fourth question is framed now. I want to enter one more question. So let me make fifth question as, draw a label diagram of human heart. Okay, so I want to see the diagram understanding of a child. So draw a label diagram of human heart. So how a child will draw the diagram on a mobile or the laptop? Obviously not. So he will draw a label diagram on his or her notebook, and then he will click the picture, and then he will upload. So I want answer as a image. So if you click this drop down button, so you will get multiple choices here. So there is an option file upload. So just click this file upload. Then it will ask let respondents upload files to Drive. So then click continue. So when you click this continue button, it will ask allow only specific file type. So enable it. So once you enable, it will ask many options. So how you want a child should upload the file. So obviously it will be image, because the image of the notebook will be clicked by the mobile and it will be uploaded. So that is the image file itself. Okay. So image, I just click this image, maximum number of file, because you ask only one diagram. So just remain it like one only. It's a default one. So if you are asking 2 diagrams or 3 diagrams, then you need to change this number. Okay, and the maximum file size by default it is 10 MB. But if you click this button, there are the many options: 1 MB, 10 MB, 100 MB, right? So so if you are taking a photograph from your mobile, the image file has a size of the 400 KB or 500 KB maximum. But if your mobile camera is really very good, it is a HD camera, or if you are using the DSLR camera, then it may go to 2 MB or 3 MB or 4 MB, but not more than the 10 MB. So just let it be 10 MB itself. Okay, and then if you click this answer key button, so when we are clicking this answer key, I want to give 3 marks, 3 points for this question, and done. One thing need to see here or remember, I am not making it required button, because there are many child who are very good in writing description, okay, but they are not very good in drawing. So maybe a child will not be interested in making the drawing and upload the image, right? So just let it be like required. Okay, it's an optional question. Okay. So I entered this fifth question. Let me enter one more question of Hindi. So I want to make one Hindi question. Sixth question. So I am just changing this keyboard of my phone, because in your phone there are the multiple options to change the keyboard. So I have enabled Hindi keyboard also in my phone. So I'm just changing that keyboard option. So if you click this globe button here, okay, so it will ask change keyboard. So which keyboard you want to use? So I want to use Hindi keyboard. Okay. Now I want to type संज्ञा की या संज्ञा कितने प्रकार के होते हैं उदाहरण सहित समझाइए. Okay, so I just enter this question, संज्ञा कितने प्रकार के होते हैं उदाहरण सहित समझाइए. Okay, so answer of this question, I want a child to write. Okay, so maybe he is not very comfortable to write on the mobile keyboard or the laptop keyboard. So just let it be like a file upload. So he will write the answer in his notebook and then click the picture and he will upload that file. So once it is file upload, allow only specific file types, so enable it. So again you need to click this image button. Okay, so maximum number of file 1, maximum file size 10 MB, and make it required. If you want to make it required, okay, otherwise let it be optional. Okay, if you click this answer key, blue box again, so I want to give 3 marks for this question, right, and then click done button. So in this assignment I just entered a different type of question that you would like to give as an assignment to the students, because how to enter the Hindi question, how to enter the math question, how to enter the label diagram question or the descriptive type question. So I just gave you the overview how we can make this assignment paper. Okay, now you want to preview this paper. So to preview this paper, again you need to go to the 3 dots which is there. Okay, so if you click these 3 dots, there is option preview, I option. So just click this preview button. You will see preview of this question paper. So once this question paper goes to a child, when he click the link, he will get the question like this. Okay, and then he will submit. So this is a preview of the paper. Now again I want to go back to my paper itself or assignment. Okay, so this is my assignment. I want to give a link of this question paper to the WhatsApp. Okay, for that there is a button besides of these 3 dots. That arrow button, this triangle button, is a send button. So if you click this send button, okay, it will give a pop-up here send via. So first option is mail, second option is link. So just click this second link. Okay, it will give you a complete long link. So to make this short, just click this shorten URL. Okay, and then copy this link. So I just copied this link. Now I want to send this link to WhatsApp. So let me open my WhatsApp and I'm just giving this link to, or I'm sending this link to someone else. Okay, so you must have created your parents group of your class, or you must have saved the mobile number of your children, of your students. So okay, you can paste this link and you can send them, and they will click the link and they will get the complete assignment sheet, and they can fill the answer, and then they will submit. Okay, so I just want to see this paper again. So this is my paper. Okay, now let me give one response. I want to fill this paper once, and then we will see how Google process the information of the submitted paper, and it will create a report card of that child. Okay, so let me go to the preview again. So this is a preview. Let me fill information here. I want to complete this paper. Let me change this keyboard. So my name Govind. Okay, so answer of the first question, let me click this title. Second question, so mango. So mango is a fruit. cabbage is a vegetable, almond is a dry fruit, and turmeric is a spice. So I just entered all the options. Then question number third. So after solving this question, I am entering this -2 comma -3. Let it be right answer. The fourth question, because again you can see the star mark. So star mark means it is a compulsory question. You need to attempt this question. Otherwise, this you cannot submit this paper. Okay. So function of the human brain, process the information. Process the information. I'm just writing a one-line answer. Process the information. So fifth question, because it is not a star mark, I don't want to attempt this question. So let it be like this. संज्ञा कितने प्रकार के होते हैं उदाहरण से ही समझाइए. I don't want to upload the file because it is time consuming. So let it be like this. Okay, I don't want to attempt this question, and then I am submitting this paper. So once I submit this paper, so it will give science assignment. Your response has been recorded. So let me see view score. So how what are the score that I achieved in this paper? So I achieved 9 out of 20. So this is a score which is given by Google to me. Okay, so Google to me. But this marks is not final, because why it is not final? When you click this question mark, so it will give final score pending. Okay, so why it is pending? So we will go to the assignment paper again. Okay. So this was assignment. So let me see the response. So besides this questions, there is a button responses. So when you go to the responses button, you will see three options: summary, question, and individual. So go to individual. So there you can see who attempted this paper and who submitted this paper. So Govind. So I submitted this paper, and first question is absolutely right. So 2 out of 2. Google gave this marks. Okay. Second question again. This is correct. So how many marks Google gave? So 1 marks. So 4 marks. So Google gave 4 marks for this question. Question number 3, rightly attempted. So 3 out of 3, right? Okay. But fourth question, because this is a descriptive type answer, so Google cannot process the information whether it is a right answer or wrong answer. So here it is blank. So blank out of 5. So there teacher can give marks. So for example, as a teacher, I want to give suppose 3 marks or 4 marks. It's up to you, because as per the answer, if you like the answer, if you like the expression of a child, you can give full marks. If not, you can give 4 marks, 3 marks, 2 marks. So as per the content of the answer which is written by the children. Okay. Since fifth question was not attempted by me, so I want to give 0 marks for that. And again, sixth question was not attempted, so let me give 0 marks. So it is up to the teacher, right? So Google only processes the question which it feels that it is absolutely correct. Only then Google will give the marks. Otherwise, Google will leave up to the teacher how many marks you want to give for that particular question. Okay. Now you need to click the button save. So just click the button save. When you click the button save, you can see score is changed. Now it is 12 out of 20, right? So here let me see the fourth question. So fourth question, again it is showing cross, right? So Google only click right to the question like here, if you see the question number third, it is green marked, right? It means Google says you have rightly attempted this question only when you achieve the full marks in that question. So here out of 5, 3 marks is given. So let me change this mark. So I want to give this 5 marks. So let me see, is there any change in the cross or right? So let me save it again. I just saved. So let me see whether there is any change in question number 4. Yes. So describe the function of the human brain. So again 5 out of 5. Google processes it that it is now a correct response. Okay, and the score will be changed here also. So you will see 14 out of 20. So score will automatically change. So as many responses you get from your class, everything will be recorded in individual. Okay. There are the many options also, summary and the question. So if you go to the summary, so it is important for you. So don't go to the insight option. So insight option is not for you. your name is not for you. Let's go to the questions. So first question we can see 100%. So 100% student have marked it correctly. It means the concept that you taught for the question number 1 to the children as an online class, you have done your work, or you have done your job 100%. Your 100% class understood this concept. Again, the second question, 100% response correct. It means you have taught it this concept very well. Third question, again very nice. Fourth question, again, so fourth question is a descriptive type. So you can see the different responses. So process the information. This was the description that I wrote as a response. So as many responses you get, every response will be recorded here only. Okay. So this is how you can go to the summary and you can analyze which concept is not cleared in my class. Okay. Now, as a teacher, you want to see your children report card. So for that report card, you can see there is a green button where there is a plus sign. So this is an Excel sheet. So you want to create the Excel sheet of this report card. Just click this green button. So it will ask create a new spreadsheet. So what is the name of this spreadsheet you want to give? So let me give name of this spreadsheet, science assignment. Okay, let me give science assignment class 5. Okay, so I just gave this Excel sheet a name, science assignment class 5, and then I will click this button create. Okay, so when you click the button create, it will open a spreadsheet, a Excel sheet here. So it will ask the email ID. Okay, so just click this email ID. Okay, so one Excel sheet will open. So just wait. Yes, so now it is open. Science assignment class 5. So timestamp. So when I attempted this paper, so I attempted this paper on 30th of May 2020 at 8:53 a.m. Right? Score 14 out of 20. So score we can see the name of the child, the response of the first question, response of the second question, response of the third question. So everything will be recorded here only as an Excel sheet. So as a teacher, you can see how many students attempted this question. And suppose first question. So first question is attempted by my 40 students of my class, and everyone is correct, but one response is there which is wrong. So one child is there who recorded it rips. So you can identify which child has or which student have attempted this wrong. You can immediately call to the parent of that child and you can ask कि बेटा आपको कहाँ समझ में नहीं आया. If there is any doubt in that concept, if there is any doubt in that question, you can ask right in there. So parents also get the feeling that my teacher is giving a personal attention to my child. So this is a benefit of this Google form. Okay. So let me go back to my Google form. I want to see one more important feature here. So go to questions. Okay. So now, if you want to limit this Google form for the time limit. So suppose if you want to time limit this question paper, that this question paper should can be attempted in just 2 hours. For example, I want to make this paper to be enabled for 2 hours tomorrow. Okay. So for that, you need to again. You need to again go to upper portion. So if you see docs.google.com/form, then there are the 3 dots here at the top. At the top here. So 4 is written in a box, and there are the three dots. So go to 3 dots. Okay. Now make it desktop site. Desktop site. Make it enable. Okay. So once you enable this desktop site, okay, so this kind of preview will come, right? So let me go to the form which I made. So I made this one. Okay. Okay, so this was the form that I made. today. Okay, so again you need to go to three dots here at the top, again click, again make it desktop site, right? So it will give you the preview of this form like this. Okay, make it a little large. Okay, if you see besides of the send button there are the three dots again. So if you click this three dots, you will see a list of some options. So there is an option add-ons. So just go to the add-ons button. When you go to the add-ons button, you will see many options: form notification, right? Form limiter, form publisher. There is a option here, email notification for forms. So this option you will get email notification for forms. So just click this option, okay, and then install. So once you click the install button, it will give a pop-up. Okay, it will give a pop-up to get ready to install. Continue. Okay, it will ask the email ID to you. So I want to check my personal email ID because I am accessing this Google form with my personal email ID itself. Now it will ask some permission from all of you. So just click this button, allow. So when you click this allow button, it will scroll and it will show that email notification for Google has been installed. Okay, then click this button done. So after clicking this button done, okay, you need to close this notification, close this pop-up. Okay, so this is our Google form. So in this Google form, you will see the option I, and then there is a color box here, and then there is an add-on button. So if you click this add-on button here, it will give you email notifications for Google Form. Okay, so just click this email notification for Google Forms. So it will give you many options here in this pop-up. So in this pop-up there is an option limit Google Form responses. So just click this limit Google Form responses. So after clicking this limit Google Form responses, a new pop-up will come. It will ask open the form on. So when you want that this test should start. So start date, you need to enter the start date. So I want to give the start date, suppose today is 30th, so I want to give this 31st. So 31st, and then time. So I want to give this 10 a.m. Okay, 10 a.m. right, and close the form on. So close the form on. Let me give 31st. I want to make this test for 2 hours. So 10 to 12. Just a minute. Okay. So 10 to 12. So 31st May 2020, 10 a.m. it will open the form and close the form. So 31st May 2020, 12 p.m. Okay. So this is the time that I entered, and then we will click the button save. Okay, so form limiter updated. Now close it. Okay, so I just made this form. Okay, after making this form, we can preview the form. We can send the link button of this form to the WhatsApp. We can see the responses. We can create the spreadsheet, the Excel sheet. We can see the complete complete report card of your children and the responses, how many scores he or she scored, we can see in the Excel sheet itself, and it automatically updated. Also, we can give the time limit to this Google form. So I just made this Google form for 2 hours tomorrow, so 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay. But here there is a limitation of this Google form, because there are some technicalities, because I just gave this time limit from 10 to 12 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. but there is a 20 minutes gap, so it is possible that Google form will not open at 10 a.m. Okay, so it might open at 10:15 a.m. or 10:20 a.m. So plus minus 20 minutes. So plus minus 20-minute correction is taken by the Google form automatically. There is no cross check. There is nothing that you can do from your end. But an email notification you will get in your personal email ID through which you have created this Google form. एक आपके पास में एक नोटिफिकेशन आपके ईमेल पे आ जाएगा जब आपका ये गूगल फॉर्म इनेबल होगा, जब बच्चे इसको एक्सेस कर पाएंगे, आपके पास में एक मैसेज आ जाएगा, सो दैट इमीडिएटली यू कैन आस्क योर चिल्ड्रन ऑन द व्हाट्सएप दैट गूगल फॉर्म is enabled. Now you can attempt your paper, and they are 2 hours buffer time, 2 घंटे का टाइम होगा, और जितने बजे ये ओपन होगा, सपोज कीजिए आपने ये 10 बजे से 12 बजे का आपने इसमें टाइम इसमें लिमिट आपने लगाया है, और मे बी ये गूगल फॉर्म आपका 10:20 पे आपका इनेबल होता है. इट इज पॉसिबल, बिकॉज देयर आर सम टेक्निकलिटीज जिसको हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, वो गूगल का अपने पीछे से होता है. ओके, सो 10:20 पे इनेबल होता है, तो रेस्ट एश्योर्ड कि ये 12:20 पे ये अपने आप डिसेबल हो जाएगा. वो 20 मिनट्स का अगर इसने यहाँ पे लैग लिया है तो वहां पे वो लीड ले लेगा. ठीक है, तो उसमें आपको घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है. 2 घंटे का समय पूरा बच्चों को मिलेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि 10:20 पे इनेबल हुआ, 12 PM पे इससे डिसेबल हो गया, ऐसा नहीं होगा. ये 10:20 पे इनेबल होगा, 12:20 पे ये डिसेबल हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन इनेबल दिस गूगल फॉर्म. आई होप एवरी स्टेप इज क्लियर.